Hey guys, I'm back with another update video, or this time a behind the scenes video. So after some thinking, I've come to notice that sometimes I get less distracted and more focused on whatever work I'm doing if I go live or record myself. So what better way to test that out than to document myself doing some cleanups and fixes on some of the programs I use for when I go live. Plus, this helps me practice Adobe Premiere more better. Plus, this helps me practice Adobe Premiere more to better myself in editing, or at least get faster with it so I can go whoosh and whoosh and oh, I'm over here and oh, I'm over there and suddenly I'm over here. Ah! Anyway, this video should serve as a guardrail for me to stay productive and to keep up with my video editing and output. Plus, you all get to see a little bit of what I deal with to get some of my stuff up to date and ready for future streams. So let's get right to it. Whee! Ah! So to start, there wasn't really a start. And by that, I mean that I am absolutely terrible in organizing or planning for things half the time. And it took me a little bit to figure out what I wanted to start on first. And what better place to start than to clean up my desktop a bit. So that's exactly what I did. Lots of shortcuts I don't really use or put into a folder just to give my workspace a tidier look, even though I'm rarely ever going to see it with how often I keep Windows up at full screen anyway. Okay, next on my list. There was no list. Everything was pretty much on the fly. I simply just got on my computer and thought to myself, I've posted my 2026 plans, so now I've got to be productive. Uh-oh. But from there, I moved on and decided to work on updating a few of my social handles. I don't really use X anymore, so I'm down to my main YouTube channel, my VODs channel, my Discord, and my Twitch, which I've moved to getting started on, making sure each place has a link to the other, just to connect them all into a nice little web for folks to easily get around with. My streaming scenes. Oh boy, my streaming scenes. Let me just say they weren't something I was looking forward to. Even past me thinks the same. Oh boy, this is gonna take a while to go through. Ah. But the call of progress and productivity cannot be answered to if I stick to complaining, so I pushed past the discouragement and got to cleaning. I was pretty careless with how my scenes were made back when I started streaming, so I had plenty of random scenes and sources left over everywhere, most of which I haven't even used anymore when I started maintaining my schedule. What the frick is this? Oh, it's my old Guild Wars thing. So take it from me when I say that if you ever want to try streaming, don't make a mess like I did. Make sure you organize your scenes and sources properly because trust me, future you is going to regret it a lot. Oh god, each scene has no. I really don't want to do this. Okay. So moving on to less stressful tasks, we're on to my Mix It Up. Mix It Up is a stream bot recommended to me by another streamer several years ago. Thanks, Mystic. It's a pretty handy stream bot that includes a very detailed interface for pretty much a lot of things you might need. Not sponsored, by the way. Though for my small bird brain, I use it primarily to add custom channel point rewards that viewers on my streams can trigger for fun. Goodbye, Luxelen. So for this part of my cleanup, I went ahead and fixed up my Yes Men collection that broke back when I got to replace my old computer rig. This includes recording the same type of lines multiple times. Yeah, awesome. Nice, alright. Nice, alright. Nice, 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 nice. one now. After some time recording, I've ended up finishing at least 7 different lines that are now available over by my Twitch, which I'm excited for folks to be able to use again. I'm sure it'll be fun, right guys?
You right!
Yeah, and we're ready for more recordings soon, right? Fine, maybe next time then. Uh, For the last part of my montage, we have the custom Twitch icons. I've already made several of these in the past during a charity stream, but this time, with the new channel rewards in place, I had to prepare new ones. So that's exactly what I did. For the next and last 30 minutes of my night, I worked on several of these custom icons to give them the flair that distinguishes the channel rewards from each other just a little better. For every Yes Men sound file I made, I had to make 3 separate icons for them. One in 28 by 28, one in 56 by 56, and one more in 112 by 112. This one wasn't as fun to work on as the sound recordings, but it still felt pretty good to see them all fit in nicely with each other once they were done. Granted, I was able to reuse a piece of the first image multiple times, I had changed just enough to make sure they all stood out from each other. No doubt I'll be making more designs once I start getting more active in Twitch again, such as a new overlay and some new functions for my viewers to interact with on my streams. But most of the latter will come at a later time. I've yet to learn how to make most of them myself, and I'm in no place to be able to afford having them commissioned for myself at the moment. Who knows? Maybe if this whole streaming thing picks up a little better, we can start seeing some upgrades in due time. And that's all I was able to do within 1 hour and 30 minutes. I swear it felt way longer than that, but having worked on this video to cover the whole thing made it seem way shorter than it's supposed to. But besides that, I feel good after doing all that, and I'm hoping this makes me hold on to that productivity that I'm aiming for starting this year. And in turn, I hope that I can provide a decent enough company and entertainment for anyone passing by my videos and my streams. So until then, take care and have a good day. I'll see you around. This is Unusual Burb, signing off. Badoop! Dee.